Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this video goes with a worksheet I gave to you in class for first semester, part 6. Here is the actual answer key that you can reference as you go through that worksheet. Please pause the video if you need to watch it any further. Okay, so here's one of the key problems. Problem number 2 asks you to graph a quadratic. Well, the first thing I hope you remember to do is I'm going to do negative b over 2a. That's going to help me find my vertex. Okay? But let's just do the math first. Negative, I hope you agree, b is negative 16. 2 times the a coefficient is 2. So I end up with 16 over 4, which of course is 4. Now, as I mentioned before, this is the vertex, or where the vertex is going to be. Also, our axis of symmetry will be at 4. Okay? And the reason why we want to know that is we're going to make a table, and we're going to put 4 right in the middle of the table, because that's where, again, the axis of symmetry and the vertex is. So we're going to keep our numbers in order, count above a couple and below a couple numbers. But notice here I got the numbers for x, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, with 4 in the middle. So now it's just a matter of plugging the numbers in, doing the math, plotting the points. Okay, so let's start with 2. 2 times 2 squared minus 16 times 2 plus 29. I'm going to do the 2 squared first, which is 4. Then I'm going to times by 2 and get 8. Notice I did the power, then I did the multiply like PEMDAS. Minus 32 plus 29. So that gives me negative 24 plus 29 is 5. And if 2 is 5, since we have a nice whole number vertex, I know by symmetry 6 is 5. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Again, this video maybe you have to rewind, pause at moments in time. Okay, so the second one, of course, we're going to do is 3. So we got 2x squared minus 16x plus 29. That gives me 18, because 2 times 9 is 18, minus 48 plus 29. 18 minus 48 is negative 30, plus 29 is negative 1. That means 5 is negative 1. Okay, so now all we need is the vertex. 2 times x squared minus 16 times x plus 29. So 2 times 16 is 32 minus 64 plus 29. That's negative 32 plus 29 is negative 3. So let's see how our points come out. We have a point at 2, 5. Right, so we have a point at 3, negative 1. We have a point at 4. Oops, almost graphed it wrong, didn't I? 3, negative 1. 4, negative 3. 5, negative 1. 6, 5. So here is our parabola. And let's see if that matches our answer key. And it looks like it sure does. Okay, so we must be on the right track, right? Remember, always check your work, guys, especially when I give you an answer key. Okay, next problem. Alright, so we have 8b squared. I don't know about you, but I'm just going to go ahead and do plus 6 both sides. Okay, 8v squared plus 6 equals 19v. I'm going to go ahead and do minus 19v both sides. So 8v squared minus 19v plus 6 equals 0. Whew! Finally, we got it equal to 0. Now, we could solve using quadratic formula. I repeat, we could use quadratic formula. But to save time on the video, I'm just going to go straight to factoring. And 8 is normally 4v times 2v. We're going to solve by factoring here. 6 is normally 2 times 3. Okay, 2 times 3. And it looks like 2 times 3 is not going to work. 6 is 6 times 1 also. And it looks like that's not going to work. Wow, I guess 4v times 2v does not work. Now guys, I know I did a lot in my head there, but I'm trying to save time with the video. But the idea is, let's try 8v times v, and let's hope it works. So if I try 2 times 3, that's not going to work, or 3 times 2. Watch this, guys. If I do 3 times 2, isn't 3 times v 3v? Isn't 2 times 8 16v? And if I make them both negative, I'm going to get negative 19. So I have to make them both negative. Now comes the next key part. 8v minus 3 somehow has to equal 0, because we are solving for 0. Add 3 to both sides. V is 3/8. Okay? And of course, if v minus 2 equals 0, v must be 2, right? Let's check that with our answer key. 2 and 3/8. And notice, for problem 6, the answers were 2 and 3/8. Okay, we're on a roll here. Okay, let's try one more problem. Or actually, I'm going to continue on my next video with a few more problems. Okay, guys? So please pause, rewind whenever you can. This is a very important video, guys. The final is less than 2 weeks away.